20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Arlington. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The man who played his prep ball 40 miles north of here, Ashton Jeanty. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jacob Halley, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 28-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one, take it in. That's Tataroa McMillan. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they go with Jeanty. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
14 yards.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Jeanty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make...
And he'll take this one in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the ground, we'll go for Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Third and 2. Here we go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. It's 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Bringing on back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here we go. Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Dallas. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Koo able to add the extra point. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. We saw plenty of throws like that in Gainesville. The former Gator gets his team a first down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A run. Genty. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It is 2nd and 6.
36-yard line.
Back to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and he gets this up close to the 40. Jamien Sherwood there to meet him.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is McCarthy. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he will get into the end zone. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he will have a Giants first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Quick throw here is complete, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
A gain of 14.
On the ground, it's Genty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a giant first down. Run right up the gut with Gentry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal, New York.
Let go.
Gainwell trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Genty is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Set.
A run here with Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's Nakua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and
on the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
no gain on the play.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, New York. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 11. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. A run with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory.